Hi, honey. I'm back with the garbage. So yeah, I've been busy these past few weeks, but yeah, I've got another story. It's a good one, I think, from the great land of Norway. I love that place. I've never been. So, anyways, we've got a 29 and a 25-year-old, and they want to be part of the cool kids club. They're on Snapchat. They want to make a name for themselves. So they hatch a actually kind of a good scheme. Not really though. Pretty garbage scheme actually. They decide to steal a plane. Keep in mind, neither of these dudes can fly, and apparently, according to the lawyer, the guy actually flying the plane didn't even have a driver's license.
Inget hobby, jag ska fly. Jag ska fly.
Yeah, bro, you really proved those haters wrong. Honestly, the thing that surprises me most about this story is that this is all done for Snapchat. I mean, usually all the crackheads gravitate to TikTok since it's so ubiquitous, but Snapchat, they're coming in. They're like, nope, we're still here. We've still got a few tricks up our sleeve. It reminds me of if you go to the actual website of Long John Silver's, the first thing that you see is a text blurb that says, "We're still here."
I thought this was weird. I went to their website, and on the homepage, there was a statement that said, yes, we still exist, which I can't imagine is a good sign.
Oh, and of course, since these dudes were in absolute clout goblin mode, not only did they film the entire ordeal of them flying the plane and crashing it, they also later, after the crash, posted a selfie of themselves with both of their faces framed perfectly in the shot.
Okay. God damn it.
Alright, I'm gonna go on a little rant here. To any criminals watching this channel, why is it that everybody who posts their crimes online makes it the most obvious that they are the ones committing the crime? That y'all don't try to hide anything at all, not your face. I'm pretty sure there's someone out there who's probably like committed a crime and even given their social security number. And if that didn't happen, it's gonna happen. And you're not even committing like cool crimes half the time. At least these dudes stole a plane. Most of y'all are just screwing with people's food. What is that lady who like licked the chunk out of Bluebell like she was excavating with her tongue? And then there was that one guy who spit in Arizona tea. Like these are trash tier crimes, bro. And then there was that one lady who like her boyfriend cheated on her, so she threw his dead mom's ashes. That lady. So she didn't film it the first time when she actually threw the ashes, so she got what I can only assume is just gray sand that she got at Home Depot or something, and then she filmed this again. So she did a crime. She didn't film it the first time, so she recreated doing the crime so she could post the story and the footage onto TikTok for clout. Anyways, back to our plane hijackers. One's already in jail. The other one got a broken leg, so he's chilling in the hospital right now. Honestly, I'm surprised he didn't come out with worse considering this crash. Apparently the wind was really gnarly today too, or this day I mean. If you showed me this, I was expecting the humans to come out looking like they just ran through a cheese grater or something. Like the plane did a barrel roll 15 meters off the ground and then landed upside down. I would imagine that happens and then your skull's just gonna hit the ground like a bowling ball, but no, they're fine somehow. I'd imagine that was the plane's doing. Like the plane wanted to avenge itself and it just wanted to make sure these dudes lived just so they could go to jail and be publicly humiliated. I was looking for articles for this story and then I see there's a Redditor that's like, this plane's actually pretty good. So yeah, pour one out for the plane. It probably didn't deserve this. Rest in peace, bro. Oh, and a little salt to rub in the wound of the guy who actually owned the plane, just bought a bunch of upgrades for it. So he's like, yeah, I'm going to give my plane steroids. It's going to be awesome. And then these two dudes show up. And then like very, very shortly after you hot rod the plane, it's just toast. All right. According to Atozy's video, so some researchers in Norway are using this as an example of why social media is like, you shouldn't let your kids on social media because, you know, they could pick up bad behaviors and not realize. And listen, okay. We can't make that excuse here. These dudes are 25 and 29. My man is like 1 year away from 30. These are not children. Like, I refuse to believe that they did not consider for at least 5 minutes how bad of an idea this was. They just went and did it anyway. That frontal lobe has to be fully developed right now. They're just not using it for whatever reason. Like, I 100% agree parents shouldn't let their kids on social media. But these dudes are old enough to be parents. Also, I just want to bring this up because it's funny. One of the men has been in police spotlight for a number of serious weapons offenses, drug driving, and drug use. So yeah, these two are just very responsible drivers. I'd let them pick my kid up from school. Imagine these two being your Uber drivers. I'd imagine that car is gonna pull up and it's gonna look like it's held together by Elmer's glue, duct tape, and pixie dust. Heck, one of them might even be snorting pixie dust off the dash too. I want to know what these serious weapons offenses are. I can't find their account, and Norway's blurred everything and is trying their best to keep their identities a secret because of some law, I'd assume. I imagine we just caught FPS Norway or something. I say we caught like I did anything. I'm just here making fun of them. I absolutely love that. They take off, and then the guy's like, "This is actually fun," and then immediately after, the person's like, "Dude, we're gonna die." Well, what did you expect, bro? Yeah, just don't go to the mountains. You're talking to a guy who doesn't know how to fly a plane. He doesn't even have a driver's license, can't even drive a car. He can't drive a vehicle on land. What makes you think he can pilot this aircraft? This actually reminds me of that Tentacolino thing. All we have to do is win. Well, geez, bro, that's actually a good idea. Appreciate it. Amelia Earhart's rolling over in her grave right now. She did not die for this. And then the cameraman's fat turkey leg is on the pedal that the guy needs to fly the plane. Like, bro, this guy has his life in your hands right now. Give the man some space to work. Alright, that's about it for the crash. I'm gonna show a little bit of the cleanup efforts at the end of this vid, but I just want to talk about Snapchat for a bit. Snapchat's having a bit of a resurgence. They've got that Addison Rae Comes Home thing going on. They're hiring famous people to do shows for them. I was not expecting Snapchat to do that, but I guess it works. A bunch of famous people are flocking there too. I'm not quite sure why. It's not no diss to Snapchat, no disrespect. I genuinely don't know. I'm not a famous person. I can't get in their heads very well when it comes to that type of stuff. David Dobrik, I know, has been posting a lot on there, and alright, we're gonna take a tangent to the tangent right now because I don't know when I'm gonna fit this in a video right now. I just have to talk about this. I need to know I'm not crazy. So David will post snaps about just random stuff that he buys. He'll be like, "Hey guys, check this out. It does something cool," and it'll be like an air hockey table or something, and it glows in the dark. But then I saw this in Spill Sessions video. You know the Gotta Go Flamingo toy? There's a turtle too, where you just feed it sand and then you just watch it take a dump through a transparent toilet, and the flamingo sings a little song. And David bought one of those. David films a snap. He's like, "Guys, check this out. I bought this flamingo toy. It's so cool. You feed it the sand and you can watch it just like into the toilet, and it sings the song and does the neck twitch."
Look at this turtle I got. You give him the food, he eats it. Look, he's literally swallowing it right now. He loves it. And then when he's completely done, he starts singing.
Oh, gotta go. Oh, gotta go. Oh, gotta go.
He's saying he has to go. So then you put him on his little toilet, and then he starts pushing. Look at this, look at this. And then you could literally see him poop into the toilet. It's kind of gross, but also kind of cool. Oh, there it is. What a weird toy. Oh, he's so happy. Look at him. He loves back scratches.
Now, far be it from me to police your fun. I just was not expecting David Dobrik to be so enthralled by this toy that you feed sand and then you watch it come out of its anus like a Golden Corral ice cream machine giving you some ice cream or something. Like in the Snapchat, I'm not the best at reading people, but he sounds happy. It doesn't sound like he's trying to like smile away the tears or something. He sounds like he's genuinely enjoying himself. There are a bunch of people in Spill Sessions comment section who, based on footage that they've seen of him and stories that they've heard about David, they're speculating he's on drugs or was doing drugs at the time of these things happening. And I'll be 100% honest with you. You cannot convince me he was not zooted out of his mind when he bought this and filmed these Snapchats. The guy had to have been on something. I just look at the freaking Snapchat. Tell me he's not on something. Tell me tell me with a straight face, being completely honest, he was 100% sober. I like to imagine that whatever David was taking, he laced some of that in the sand that he was feeding into the flamingo so they could both trip together. Maybe they were huffing some of that pixie dust that dude in the plane has. Shoot, I just realized, you know that thing in Dobrik's where it's like, so you get the coin and then you can either get, I think it's 10 coins for a free pizza, or you can use a coin and you can put it in this little thing and then it just creates this pizza party thing. It just flashes lights everywhere and then like some royalty-free club music comes on or something. Okay, hear me out. So let's say David still likes to party, he's still into his club drugs, he's still into the LSD and the Molly and stuff like that. This video is gonna like get age restricted, isn't it? But anyways, I'm too deep in now. I have to talk about this. Maybe this pizza party thing is supposed to appeal to those people who also like club drugs. So let's say you just get back from a rave and then you're still like zonked to outer space or something. That the drugs are still well in your system. So you decide to stop at Dobrik's for whatever reason. Because let me tell you, there's no better match made in heaven than pizza and raves. Anyways, you buy your pizza, you drop more acid, and then you eat your pizza when it finally comes out, and then you get the coin. You take the coin to the pizza party room, and then the party comes with you, dude. You leave the rave, you leave the party, but then you go to Dobrik's, and then it's like a new rave with extra pepperoni. Like, everybody was clowning on that stinky pizza party room at first. I was too, but maybe David has a plan. Maybe he knows something we don't. Well, I mean, he probably does, but, you know, maybe he knows something we don't that's actually good. Anyways, I want to close this out with something a little more feel good. So the owner and a bunch of people that wanted to help, a bunch of carpenters too, random choice of occupation, but hey, I'm happy. We appreciate some good carpenters where we're from. Anyways, they all volunteered to drag the plane and to a new spot so that they can actually take the plane to its final resting place. It doesn't seem like they're getting paid. It seems like they're all volunteers. So yeah, shout out to those guys for being bros. If they ever open a Dobrik's in Norway, I'm buying pizza for all of y'all. I'm not bringing the acid though.